Welcome to TradeTheNBI.com. Here's John.
Well, thank you for that, Stephanie. And welcome to a post-Christmas video report. So, we had our holiday. We had the lead up with the really non-existent Christmas Eve trade. Our shakeout continues to rise effortlessly. We've now created new highs, so we're, as we would say, convergent with the current move instead of divergent, meaning an expectation of lower. We still have this dip below the red line that will eventually get retraced all the way back down here in the just below the 3100 range. But for now, it's Christmas joy as we head towards the end of the year, and that's where we'll see a little bit more dynamic. That's still a little too early. Maybe by midweek we'll start to capture that year-end trade as everyone's got to start rolling things around in order to prepare for the beginning of the new year. The NQ or NASDAQ looking exactly the same, but really strong. Look at how far that cyan is below the red line, meaning shorts are just not really existent in this market, and there's no justification. You have to have some kind of market rationale to think that things are collapsing. And the crazy Ivan of the trading world, here it is. Euro, massive spike up to 112, only to return right back to where it was. I think this was just to kill some stops and everything. This is what they do in futures markets when there's low liquidity, and what a perfect time right after a holiday to take advantage of that. And of course, it mean reverts right back to exactly where it was, which is just barely over that 110 marker. And not a surprise when you see something like that happen. Though it did create an odd scenario with the DOC here, now that you have cyan below the red line, suggesting a bullish tint. But we already had that beginnings. We had the rising gold right at the 50%, so we'll see if it's able to maintain that. It's just an interesting kind of development when you see something bizarre like that happen. And from an oil standpoint, we're still at the peaks. Now, we've talked about this for a little while. A sustained rally in oil like this suggests that the continued growth in the economy worldwide, as well as not just in the U.S., is improving, and that should have an impact on gold, which is why we follow it as well. And here we go. Gold has begun its move. Now, we had seen the shakeout start from right here, building into a nice momentum pattern. We had all these P pivots, which were the higher DOC reds, so we knew there was accumulation happening, and now we're starting to see the breakout maneuver of that, which means the expectation for inflation is starting to accelerate, so get ready. From a 5K standpoint, you can see the holiday session was super tiny. That was the little half day. Not a whole lot happened. However, the dip was enough to affect our 50K Opus T chart. It traded out. It's been going on so long we don't even have it on the screen anymore. So all the way back from here, initial buying was 3,143, and our exit was at 3,225. So let's just go to the stats because it's possible this could be the last trade of the year. And here you have it, the equity graph, all-time equity highs. No shock there. For the year so far in 2019, 543,500, a 70% gain on the portfolio move from there, 2-point profit factor, and only a 46% probability. So you lost more than half the time and still made a staggering sum of money. From a summary standpoint, that puts us from, well, the 2016 time frame till now, 1.21 million. A 1.66 overall profit factor, and nice. No complaints. That's the way to do it. Nothing else to add to that. I mean, that's Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, Happy Hanukkah, all combined into one, Kwanzaa, you name it. So enjoy. As always, additional updates, and like I did say, the short side trade will be added into it. I'm going to be working a little bit more to get out some more of the details on that one, so you'll be able to see the short side of this Opus T program, and we'll add a whole nother dimension for what should be a volatile election year. Very exciting stuff. As always, trade well, and I will put anything up on the Skype chat as needed. Trade well.